Hello, welcome to today's November Nonsense Word, which is future me, and I'm filming this in May 2023. And my plan is to film a spoken video for November 2024, which will be exactly a year and a half by the time I am filming this. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. But I haven't planned this video at all. I'm only filming it because my grandparents are out and I've got a good setup going. I've just filmed my April favorites. So I was like, hey, I can film another video. So, to me in November 2024. Hello. First of all, I hope you are doing a November nonsense for this year instead of something else, because otherwise this video doesn't really work. Well, it will, I can still respond to it. I do hope that at least at some point in this year you were able to do another series thing, even though it is such a commitment, and hopefully you are busy with something. You did an audition yesterday, which you really don't think went very well, and you are not expecting anything to come of it. However, if something has come of it, that means you are right now in the midst of performing it. And as of when I am filming this right now, I am waiting to find out if I even got through the first round. So fingers crossed, and fingers crossed you are where I want you to be. But even if you're not there, I hope that you're doing something you love. As of when I am filming this, you have also just applied to do a university course. I don't know if I feel brave enough saying that on YouTube, but here we are. And you should be already quite a bit in, and actually almost quite close to the end by the time you're watching this, unless you've postponed it for other reasons, which would be exciting reasons, hopefully. I really hope you were able to make the trip to South Africa in March or April, whenever it was meant to be, or is meant to be. I'm really hoping that does go ahead and that you get to be with all your family for that. But we're still waiting to hear back about quite a few things as of right now, and that's scary, because those are not necessarily such good things. I hope that whatever happens, you're happy, and that you're getting through life, and that you're surrounded by some wonderful people. As of when I'm filming this, I'm surrounded by some wonderful people, and I've got the full support of my parents. I've just come back from Australia and we've had a lot of chats. I hope you were able to go to Australia this year as well. So many thoughts. This is what happens when I don't plan it. I really hope you were able to go back, potentially even work there. I hope that everything's going well there. I hope that your family's happy and that, you know, everything's running well. I just hope that life is good. You had a bit of a dip this year, I would say, and it hit you while you were in Australia, and now you're back on it. You're ready to face this year with whatever it comes, and I hope that next year is the same. I hope that you don't have any dips, obviously, but instead I hope that you're happy, and whatever you're doing, whether it's a totally different path or the exact same as what I've been doing all of the last few years, I hope that it brings you joy. I hope that you don't have any regrets. I hope that you've traveled a bit. I mean, you've traveled already quite a bit. I hope that you've got your own place, wherever that may be, but I hope that you're no longer sort of relying on grandparents, who are very kind to let you stay with them. But whatever country you're in, unless it's Australia, I'll forgive you if you're with your parents. I would love to be back with my parents right now, with the same person. Are we though? That's interesting. I don't expect you to have changed very much physically. I don't think you'll have got any piercings or really done anything crazy to your hair. I hope you finally figured out how to keep your hair, like, sane and curly at the same time, because that's something we're working on. We're getting better, but we're working on it. And I bought a new shampoo and conditioner in Australia. Are they still around? Usually my shampoos and conditioners last about a year, so probably not, but maybe. Has it been useful? What a silly question to ask. There's so much I want to say to you, and I don't know what or how to word it, and I feel it's really hard. I should have planned this, but I kind of like the authenticity of not having planned it. I hope I'm someone I can look up to. I hope that if I was looking at you right now, I could say, I want to be like her one day. And I think that's all I can ask for, really. I hope you've got some nice Christmas plans as well. I hope that you're in Europe, or at least the Northern Hemisphere. I hope you're not in Australia, actually. That's not fair, because maybe you've got a job in Australia, maybe you're very happy in Australia, so I'm gonna take that back. Hold on. By the time you're watching this, you'll have been on YouTube for nearly 9 years, which means you're 1 year away from 10 years, which is crazy. I hope you're still doing YouTube, even if it's, you know, this year's been crazy, so it won't be as consistent as this year. I'm still catching up from last year. I had so many vlogs from last year. But as long as you're uploading, let's say at least as long as you've uploaded at least 25 videos by the time you're watching this, I'll be happy. Just something. You know, that's like 1 every 2 weeks. I think we can manage that. And I hope that Dear Hopefuls are still going well. I hope that you finally met up with those other 2 hopefuls. I really hope that you, Sam, and Katie Rebecca have a chance to meet up somewhere in the world at some point in the next 18 months. But we shall see. It's hard to plan those things. I can't think of anything more to say, so I think I'm going to sign off here, and I'll see you in 18 months. Oh, one thing I am curious about is, do you still have this top? Because you tend to keep clothes for a long time. But the question is, has this top survived to wherever you are watching this video now? Thanks for listening to me ramble, and I'll see you in 18 months. Bye!